Welcome back to another video. I'm Kevin Karamera. If you're new here, you might consider subscribing. I'm just here to tell you about, for the past 3 weeks, I've been reading this book called Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. He has other books like Unshakable and another one called Unlimited. Yeah. So it's a really good book, and it's about 664 pages. And I just wanted to summarize it for you in case you wanted to read it and not have the time to go through it. So I'm gonna try and go through 7 to 6 lessons I learned from the book, so that if it might be helpful for you, yeah, that would be awesome. Let's get into it. So here are 7 key lessons that I got from Tony Robbins' book, Money Master the Game, right? The number one lesson is that taxes can significantly impact your investment returns over time. So minimize taxes as much as you can and as much as possible, because as you already know, taxes could be on your salary, taxes could be on what you're buying. So the thing is, find a way to minimize tax, either through tax exemption or tax write-offs. Try to reduce taxes so that you can increase your investment, or take that money as savings, right? The second lesson I got was, to achieve a breakthrough, you need to change your strategy, change your story, and change your state. When they say change your strategies, what I think he meant was change the way you approach problems, right? Find a way to approach problems in a way that encourages you to be creative and make more of. Let me go to it like this. Some people approach problems in a way that causes fear instead of causing them to react in a creative way. So I would say approach problems in a way that doesn't, cause fear, but in a way that encourages you to be creative and approach that problem in a creative way. And the second thing is that you have to change your story. The story you tell yourself is the story that goes through your mind. If you tell yourself, I can't do this, then you won't be able to do this. It's not coming from me. I'm just saying, in a perspective of how I read the book. And yeah. And the third thing is that you have to change your state. In the book, he says where energy, what is it? You're feeling. What was it again? Fuck. Number 3 is that you have to model successful investing strategies rather than trying to reinvent the wheel, right? There's a lot of people who have succeeded through their investment strategies. Copy that, put that into your investing strategy. It might have to be you have copying these big successful investors. You have Warren Buffett, you have Charlie Munger. You can use these strategies, and I think I might not be able to be on that level but I think using their strategies would be a good thing. And there's also a lot of other successful investors that you might be able to be following. Number 4, compounding returns are powerful, but taxes and fees can dramatically slow down your wealth growth, right? So compounding your money, because there's this thing he talks about called the power of compounding, right? That you might have $1, you get another dollar, becomes $2, you get $2 times 2, that becomes $4, right? You can't underestimate the number, right? because numbers compound and they get bigger and bigger over time. But as they get bigger, you get taxes, taxes and fees towards that money reduces that money that you have, which is not good if you want to like grow your money, right? So you have to reduce taxes and fees in any way possible. Like you've got like this example of like transferring money from a bank to another bank, right? You're gonna have quite a large fee on that money. But if you transfer that money through Bitcoin, that cuts off all the fees, saving money that you could have threw away for, which you worked hard for, right? And lesson number 5 is that divide your money into thirds, right? A third for yourself, a third for those you know, and a third for those you don't know, right? I don't know how more I can explain that, but yeah. And then you got lesson number 6, which is the secret to life is giving. It's not about me, it's about we. You've seen this with all of the billionaires, you're right. Most of them are into charity, and they're more about like it's not like they don't get the money for themselves, right? They focus on helping other people, right? And you gotta know that the secret to business and making more money is helping more people. The more you realize that it's never about you, right? It's never about you. It's all about everyone else, right? How can I solve their problems? Like you've seen this with Tony Robbins, like his recent event with Dean Graziosi. I mean, you've seen it's almost 500,000 people that want information. They give it to them and they feel fulfilled. I mean, they consider it as their purpose, which is good, right? Good. That is wealth to me, right? How can I help as many people as I can, right? I think that is the secret to wealth, right? So the thing is, as this lesson says, it's not about you, it's about we, right? How can you help as many people as you can? And the good thing is, the more people you help, money will just come to you automatically, right? I'm not at that level yet, but I believe that's what it is. Because Tony Robbins, I consider him as a mentor, right? I might not have met him personally, but I consider him as a mentor, right? Gives you information that can help you, think like all these successful people. I'm not gonna go into it deeply, but yeah. And lesson number 7, right? Focus on what you have, not what you don't have, sorry. Where focus goes, energy flows, because if you focus on what you don't have, now you're like all depressed, you're feeling sad, you're not thinking right. But when you focus on what you have, that encourages you to be grateful and be more creative and encouraged to move forward and do more. And when you focus on what you don't have, now you have envy for those who have it. And yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, you can find more lessons about it, but those are more of the ones I feel like are more helpful to you, right? So if you found this video interesting or helpful, you might consider leaving a like, comment what you thought about it, and consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.